Good evening, good evening, good evening, victorious ones. It's your coach, Monica Stokes, y'all. So I just got off work not too long ago. After work, I took the boys to the park because I needed to get my walk on. After that, I took me a good shower. Look at me, I'm fixing my shirt. Y'all excuse me. I'm in my fall vibe, so I came home and put me a sweater on. Yeah, I love fall. And I got my little tea. And I'm drinking me some hot tea, y'all, because we're going to wind down for the evening. But I had to come on here and spend time with y'all today because that's what I like to do, my favorite thing to do. So on today, the title to the message that God put in my spirit, God said it's time for us to make sure that we're starving things that's not feeding us. And I said, okay, God, that's a really good perspective and a very good message for all of us that's growing and learning for him. So this is what I thought about when God gave me this message. Whenever we go to a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant where we're going to be served and we get a menu and we get to pick what we like to eat and have the luxury of just having a good ambiance. Y'all see I got my candle on and I got a little music in the background if y'all can hear it. So I had to set the mood for this video. So let me slow down so I can get it out to y'all correctly because I want y'all to really, really get something out of this message on today. So if it's not serving you, if it's not feeding you spiritually, serving you spiritually, it needs to be taken out of your life. I said what I said. And there's no in between. There's no in between. When you really in this thing for real and you really looking to see growth, you have to do the hard things. And this one of them hard things that some people don't like to talk about. They want to sugarcoat with you and say, yes, you see I'm glowing and growing and stuff like that. But what is the real sacrifice that those of us on this learning journey, growth journey have taken to become the new individuals that y'all see before you? Like I'm talking about me, but I wanted to resonate with you even growing. It's more to just the glow up game. I said what I said. Yeah, it's more to it. And this one of them to it's that is required. If you have people in your life, if God tell you some people you can't just have around you, love them from a distance, but God may even tell you, y'all, this is where that real growth come in. Y'all take this as love and use your discernment as I'm talking to you too. If you always getting around a certain individual, a certain group of people, if you always going to a certain place or an environment and it just make you feel different, and it should make you feel different because you're growing. You're outgrowing that environment. You're outgrowing those group of people. That's like our shoes. The older we get, we outgrow our shoes. Come on. The same with the plant. I gave y'all an example of this in a video not too long ago. Whenever we buy the little small immature plants, they're usually in a little black little carrier thing, but then we have to move it out of that and break up the roots and put it in a bigger pot to grow. Yeah. So that's what God is saying onto you. And like I tell y'all all the time, I'm always on here talking from my heart, but I'm also going to be on here to tell y'all the truth. And I'm so grateful for all of you that's looking to grow and that's using the information, because I'm grateful that I get to see God work in and through y'all too. During the SisterHood Zoom yesterday, one of the rules I said is we're not going to talk about the things that we talked about amongst each other, but this is just something I'm going to say because it's not private. I want to say for the ladies that were in there, even some that used to be uncomfortable turning their cameras on, they had their cameras on. They was in there smiling. They was in there laughing. Some was even mentioning, I didn't know what it's like to have friends. Like I feel so alone, but now I got sisters. I said, God, look at you. So that's the reward that I'm starting to see. The fruit of the victorious ones in its premature stage. Because the victorious ones, we've been here since April, April. But now we in a month of September. And God is just growing us all together for the glory of him. I'm talking about me too. He's growing my voice. He's growing me with the stamina, the patience, the confidence. Come on, to come on here and talk from my heart, from the things that he tell me. And I'm so grateful that the ladies that was in the Zoom yesterday, they all was able to even pour into me. So that was something. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's not that I didn't expect it, because I'm always open to learning. But when I tell you, I literally could feel being poured on as they were speaking into my soul. And it's crazy because this morning I actually got confirmation from something that one of the ladies spoke over my life yesterday. Yeah, she was just speaking in general, right? But I knew it was God using her because it's something I had been praying about in private with God, and she spoke it to me. And then my devotion this morning lined up with it. So whenever any of y'all that's watching this say, God don't talk to me, or I don't hear God, this is my tip. Have you been intentional about being in kingdom environments? Not just watching the videos, but have you been intentional about being where you can be amongst other like-minded individuals? And there's no room for excuses in this season because the Zooms are free. And I understand the times may be a constraint, but it's going to be every Sunday for any and all ladies at 5 o'clock. And it's necessary that you come in there. That way you can start seeing yourself blossom and growing just like the ladies that was in there last night. It was so refreshing just to see everybody in there. We was able just to talk so free, you know? That was one of the things we said. We said we just feel so free to be able to just talk about the things that we are overcoming and have overcome. So that's what God needs you to do. Yeah, you can't do this walk by yourself. No. You're not meant to. You're not meant to. You're not meant to. So you have to get out of that comfortability. Like, I just don't. No, it's time to be around people that can help grow you. You can't do it by yourself. God is there with you, but he's also connected you with other women that's going to help you. And there's no shame in the victorious ones. That's one thing I said at the beginning in our Zoom. That is a safe place. This is a safe place. The victorious ones is a safe place. So on today, God says, think of areas in your life. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the video. And this thing going to be more about you. I talk a lot using my testimony, but today God really need me to dig deep and get to your heart. Yeah. And it's not condemning you. This where root work happens. Root work happens. Come on. Are you still entertaining certain phone calls? Are you entertaining certain text messages? Are you even entertaining certain knocks on your door? You don't have to answer the door. You don't have to answer those phone calls. You don't have to answer those texts. And you may even have to do what I had to do. Cut. Block. Yeah. Because it's for you to grow. You can love those individuals of your past, but you're trying to see a new future. Your future is not going to look like your past. It's not. You're getting a new mindset. So you're getting new knowledge. That's like what I tell y'all all the time when you driving in the car and you looking in the windshield. You're not going to look in that rear view mirror the whole time at the back. No, you got to pay attention more to the bigger view than the smaller view. I know y'all didn't heard that saying before. And it makes perfect sense when you think about it. The front of us, the windshield is bigger than our small past. Even yesterday is the past. And when you starve something, I want y'all to listen to this thing in the spirit. When you starve something, when you pay less attention to, when you cut something completely off, you thirst less for that thing. That's like me right now. I've been drinking more water on my health journey, right? If I sit and grab a soda, I'm going to be like, I still drink my coffee in the morning, my 1 cup of coffee in the morning. But soda, no, I didn't cut them off completely. And I'm so grateful that I've been doing that because now I even see my skin is glowing more. My coach, Jess, I had a Zoom with her on Saturday and I didn't have any makeup on. And she said, Monica, what you doing to your face? I said, girl, nothing, just cocoa butter and Noxzema. Hello. That's the same thing with you. When you cutting off people, when you cutting off things or starving things, and that is not entertaining your growth or your spirit or your energy, you gonna find that peace that you've been seeking. You be like, what? Coach Monica, how she so happy? And she raising 4 young men, and she work a full-time job. She a full-time life coach for the kingdom of God. She leads Zooms. She lead this. How does she balance all that? Because I am very, very, very particular about the things that get in my spirit. And it took practice. I'm not saying it happened overnight. But your coach Monica had to start somewhere. And was it easy at first? No. It wasn't easy at first. It wasn't. But I started training myself. No, I didn't have to pick up the phone right away if I'm taking a nap. No, I don't have to pick up the phone right away if I'm sitting here reading my instruction manual, the Bible. That's a distraction, y'all, them phones. It's a distraction. And we have to tell ourselves that, y'all. When you looking to grow, it's a distraction. And I've been guilty of it. And still I have to make myself, listen, calm down. You need to spend more time doing this. And when I start doing that, I start seeing things do what they need to do for me with the goals that I wrote down. So discipline is a key. Yeah. Yeah, we have to discipline ourselves. But it's necessary because you're not going to be the same person. And you're not going to even recognize that you're changing until you start being like, okay, now I see this about me. I see that about me. And I like that about me. I like that I'm more assertive. And I like that I can speak up for myself now. That, I believe, is what helped me start getting my voice of being able to say no. By practicing I'm not picking up my phone right now. I'm not texting that individual back no more. I'm blocking that person completely. Yeah. And it's not because you don't love them. It's because you have to love yourself enough to know what you need to pour into your body. What you want to pour a bunch of toxicity in your body? Would you rather drink bleach, which is clear like this, or would you rather drink water? Come on. And you can identify the difference by smelling it, right? Bleach got a smell to it. Water, for the most part, don't. So toxicity, something in your life that's throwing off your balance, it's going to have a different feel to it. Come on. And it's going to quite naturally do that anyway, y'all. And if you don't understand what I mean as of right now, it's okay. But I want you to try that one thing. Whatever that one thing is, God is speaking to you. I can sit here and tell you about me. And I did just give you an example. But this thing ain't about me. It's about you and your growth. I'm not on here to sit here and give y'all a whole about Coach Monica. No, God told me to piece it about me, but it's about you and your journey of growing. Yeah. So what's that one person you need to cut off completely? I'm talking about block, cut, even if you got to change your phone number, which is something I had to do 3 years ago. Yeah. It's tough, y'all, but it's necessary. So I'm not going to be on here long, but I knew I needed to come on here and serve for the kingdom of God today. Yeah. Even though it's Labor Day and yeah, it's fine. I hope everybody enjoyed their Labor Day. But this is my favorite thing to do. And I'm so honored that God has chosen me to be the willing vessel to come to speak to y'all heart on today. And I'm so just grateful in this season altogether what God is doing in our lives. But y'all, it takes work. It takes intentionality. It takes action. So I want y'all to really start taking the action. I love that y'all comment. I love and I'm so grateful for the subscriptions. I love that y'all are liking the videos and commenting on the YouTube channel. I love all that. But the biggest thing I love was what I seen in that Zoom yesterday when I seen the smiles of them beautiful ladies, God's beautiful daughters. When I got to see it. And it's only been like our second or third one with the certain ladies, and you can already see a change in them. So I'm like, God, okay, because it's God. So y'all, come on, that's looking, and y'all like, I feel stuck. God is speaking to you today. Take the action. Take the action. Get in the Zoom with the SisterHood every Sunday at 5:00 Eastern time. Also, you can sow into a life coaching session with me. I did some yesterday. God is good. God is good. And I'm so excited about that. There's some things I've been praying God to do. Come on, God. From not booked to overbooked. However that go. And I told him that. And he's been helping me with that area. Everything you ask him and you write it down, God gonna help you with that. Yeah, from overlooked to overbooked. That's what I'll be praying to God. Yeah, but he had to make sure we're ready for the transitions that he had for us. So I'm so grateful, and it's crazy because it just flow from how God needed to flow. That's what the thing my sister Francis keep telling me. Just let it flow, sis. And you right, Francis. And this is some of the things I wanted to say also, because I wrote it on my little sticky note. God put it in my spirit. Whenever y'all see me in the Facebook community, because I'm looking for ways for us to engage more. I know everybody's not ready just to, post and talk, and I'm fine with that. But I want us to be able to be more like positive, meaning I want us to be more connecting as a community, not just seeing me posting and me just writing. I want y'all to start outside your comfort zone and start commenting under the things that I put on the Facebook community, because this is what it's for, to build community. And I want to mention, I do some shout outs for some of y'all that wrote on today. God put in my spirit, Dora, put a gratitude post up. So I said, let's do a gratitude thread today. Alicia, you put, you're grateful for God's grace and love. And that's crazy because that's what my cups say today. Kindness and grace. And I believe you gave me this cup. I love mugs, y'all. And I got me some hot tea with my little sweater on and my little candle over there. Y'all, I'm simple like that. I love candles, hot tea, some good music. Because after I get off here with y'all, your girl gonna journal and she gonna read a book. I said it. I'm ready to get in here and read me a book and journal. That's growth life for me. Good vibes for me. Desiree, who I am very, very, very excited to have met yesterday on the Zoom. It's my second time being on the Zoom with you, but it's just to see your face and your energy yesterday. It was so enlightening. So enlightening, Desiree. I want to tell you, God has a plan for you. You continue to be beautiful inside and out. Desiree put, she is grateful for God's grace. Aren't we all grateful for God's grace? Because we all mess up from time to time. Every day, because nobody's perfect. But God gives us grace. But don't use that as a crutch, though, either, y'all. Don't use that as a crutch. The next one is Francis, my sister Francis. She is grateful for her peace and her joy. You can't pay for either one of them, y'all. Because it's the price you pay to get it. It's priceless that you gonna keep it. Yeah. When you got real peace and real joy, not saying life don't be life. I'm not saying that. But I'm talking about when you can come home and you can just be so focused and calm and know I'm good because I got God peace. I got God joy. I'm not going to let nothing throw that off. Nothing. Miss Rhonda. I hope I get to meet you one day, Miss Rhonda. I didn't know you was my beautiful sister, Alicia Mama. You've been commenting on the channel, and I appreciate that. All of y'all motivation be motivating me. So, Miss Rhonda, you put, you're grateful for God not letting go. Now, that's good. Ain't that good? I'm grateful for that, too. For God not letting go. When we wanted to be on the edge of letting go. When we be like, God, I don't know about this. Or when we be like, God, please help me with this. Or God, I'm so sorry. Thank you for not letting go to us, God. That's from all of your victorious ones. Y'all, I'm talking to God for all of us. Miss Baker, beautiful Miss Baker. She is grateful for God giving her life. Ain't that something? We got breath in our lungs, y'all. Come on. That's why we need to glorify God with the breath we have. Talk about the greatness of God today. Praise unto God today. Don't just use your voice to be complaining and murmuring. That ain't the devil. That's the decision that you're making. Yeah. So y'all be encouraged and y'all continue to have gratitude. Come on. We have so much to be grateful for on today. So much to be grateful for. And I want y'all who didn't get a chance to comment on the Facebook community, I want you to do something different. I want you to comment under that post. Come on. Because you're not doing it for Coach Monica. You're not doing it for the community members. You doing it to God. I said it. We comment and we post on everybody else's wall. But have you commented and posted on the positive wall that's going to help and grow you and help and grow the people around you? I want to encourage y'all to do that in my Coach Monica voice. And if y'all see me put another one up like during the week, I want y'all to do that. Come on, because we falling in love with Jesus, staying in love with Jesus, not falling in love with things that is not of. Yeah. So I'm not going to rant or rave no longer, but I do want to tell each and every one of y'all that's on this chat, on this live, each and every one of you that have subscribed to the YouTube channel, each and every one of you that have sown into the victorious ones. I appreciate y'all. Because what you sow into my business, it helps pay for the Zooms. What you sow into the victorious ones help pay for that website y'all see. So this is not just something to gain anything but to glorify God. So I want to tell y'all, for the seeds that y'all been sowing toward my Cash App, I appreciate y'all. And anybody else, if you're led, just know that it's going to go to where they need to go to continue to grow the business. And I appreciate each of you that's been sowing into and doing life coaching sessions. I'm having fun. When you pray for God to help your dreams become a reality, it's fun. My life is becoming fulfilled. This is like, I see what they mean when they say you get your purpose. When you get that one thing that you live for, this is the one thing that I get to live for. And I don't have to worry about what nobody think, because my daddy said, I'm proud of you. And that's what God is going to say to you. And that's what he's saying to you right now. He proud of you because you on this video watching, learning, and growing for him. You're not being distracted. So now the next action step that you need to take during this week is to start thinking about that area in your life, that situation in your life, or maybe even certain people or groups of people or places that you need to starve. So with that being said, y'all please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please like the videos and please comment. Y'all be encouraged. This has been your coach, Monica Stokes.